So going back to equilibrium again, no? So there are two states of equilibrium that we can achieve. No? One type of equilibrium that we can probably achieve is we have what we call translational equilibrium. No? Translational equilibrium is achieved when the body is not moving horizontally or vertically. No? So we call that as translational equilibrium. No? So vertical or horizontal motion. And then the other one is rotational equilibrium. No? So if a body will no longer rotate, no? Despite there are forces that are involved, then we can achieve rotational equilibrium. No? So there, these two, if you want the body to be in perfect equilibrium, then you have to satisfy this both. No? So what I mentioned earlier, there are two conditions for equilibrium. No? So we have to state the first and the second conditions in order for you to perfect and make the body not move. Now I discussed about torque earlier, and a torque is a kind of a force that involves a force and a distance where the force is acting. No? So duwa na kabilog factor, yeah. The distance there is known as the moment arm, no? And you have their force. No? So we symbolize torque as letter T man gyapon. No? So this may probably give some kind of a confusion on tension, because tension is also indicated by letter T. No? So we have torque. No? Okay, so for us to have translational equilibrium, so paano or when can we achieve translational equilibrium? No? When can we have this? No? So translational equilibrium is achieved when the forces acting on the body happens to be equal to zero. No? So kung tanan-tanan nga force dire, no? So looking at this box, there's a box here that is held by two cables, and the cables probably create an angle with a horizontal line. No? So we see this now in some cases where we suspend an object. Mayara, kita daw ang ibutanga daw cable. There must be two cables that you put on the object, and you attach the cable to the roof, no? And you make the object be suspended, no? Kag wala na siya nagahulag karon, no? So since this body is not in motion or it is at rest, then we can consider this to be in equilibrium, no? But when will that occur? No? When will the equilibrium condition occur? No? Of course, when the cable is able to hold this weight, no? And it is sufficient. No? But how much will that tension, no? How much will be the force that will be present on our cables, no? B, no? Pila na dapat ang forces natin in order for it to support the weight. No? So again, no? The forces there are not merely drawn horizontally or vertically, but they are creating an angle with the horizontal axis. No? So one angle is formed on the left, we call it theta 1. Another angle on the right, no, which we call as theta 2. No? And that's the angle of F2 with respect to the horizontal axis. No? Now, if you recall last time, we split our forces into its component parts. No? We call it Fx and Fy forces. No? And if the forces along the x-axis and the forces along the y-axis happens to be a total of 0, then the body there will remain to be in equilibrium condition. No? So again, the first condition states that for this body, no, na hindi siya maghulag horizontally or vertically, we call it translational motion. No? For the translational motion of the body not to change, no, the summation or the total forces that must be acting on the body must be equal to 0. That's the first condition. That's the statement of the first condition. No? Okay, so you have to split the forces here either horizontally or vertically. No? And to do that, you have to know the components of F1 and F sub 2. No? Now, we mentioned about FBD last night. So we can cut this cable and just look at the forces that are present on the body by what we call a free body diagram. Okay, now if we look at the force here, now supposing there's a body whose weight is 300 newtons, let's say the whole weight of the body there is 300 newtons, then how much will be the tensions T1 and T2 that supports the body? So we can split our analysis here, so we can start it out. What if ang tensions 1 and 2 exactly forms equal angles also on the horizontal plane? Parehas biyang angle nga gina-form yan. So the tension on the left side is forming an angle of 30 degrees. So may duwa na siya karon ka component. So again, one component will be called T1x, and then another component which we call as T1y. So probably initially wala pa ni naton yung drawing ang ining sa kilid. So amo lang ni anay. So in the first figure, amo lang ning makita naton. So there are no components that are drawn here. Now to get the components again, we will use the angle with respect to F1 or tension 1. So how do you get the value of the horizontal component going left? That is in terms of the function of cosine. So ang mga horizontal forces, they are dealt with using the cosine of the angle. So T1 times cosine 30 degrees will give you T1x that goes left. Now, ang diri naman sa right side, your T2x, the horizontal component that goes to the right, where we call it T2x, is T2 cosine 30 man gyapon. However, when we look at the diagram here of the horizontal components, we make T1x negative because it is pointing left. T2x is made positive because it is pointing to the right. However, their total horizontally should be 0. Why do we write this to be 0? Because this one is at rest. So kung at rest siya, equilibrium, then we can be sure that this must be 0. Kaya why siya nagahulag. Now, if negative T1x plus T2x is equals to 0, then we can equate the two. Transferring this to the right side will make T2x equal to T1x. So kung equal gali aton angle, we will see here that the tensions in the cable are simply equal. So again, substituting T2x to be T2 cosine 30, T1x to be T1 cosine 30, we will see that the tensions T1 and T sub 2, kung ang ila angle ang gina-form equal, equal man gali ang values ng tensions. So that's one significance that we can get when we deal with two equal angles. Now, after knowing the horizontal components and establishing that the tensions are equal, we do not know yet kung pila gini ang tension. All we know nga equal lang sila. But pila ang value, wala ta kabalo. Now, once we dealt with the horizontal components kaina, then we now have another component here nga naka-blue ni. So if we create a triangle on the left and on the right side of T1 and T2, there would be two forces that points up. So T1 is in terms of sine. Kaya ang vertical components are done in sine function. Now, duwa ka force nga nagapasaka, pero may force nga nagapanaog din. So, ang nagapanaog, ang mga ito ni minus. So, vertically, there are two, T1y and T2y that goes up, minus W that goes down. Their total is equal to 0. Now, substituting again, the vertical components are done in sine. So, sine 30 is of course 1/2 or 0.5. So, may duwa ka di ka 1/2. What's 1/2 plus 1/2? Now, if tensions 1 and 2 are equal, then therefore, pwede mo lang siya tawgon nga T or tension lang. So, this is 1/2 T plus 1/2 T. Pila ang duwa ka 1/2 value? Then that's equals to 1. So ang tension di kay parehas man lang sila, we can simply call it as one single variable T, no? So therefore, ang aton sign karon or ang aton nga values ng T1 and T2 which is equals to the weight, no? So ang weight kung sa ilon mo na di sa gwa sa right side, then this is the reason why 300 na di ang sabat, no? Because this is the value of the weight, no? So again, if T1 and T2 are simply called letter T, no? Or substitute mo ang T1 or ang T2 to be T1, then 1/2 and 1/2 will now become 1 whole, no? So 1 T1 now is equals to 300, therefore tension 1 will be 300, tension 2 will be 300 also, no? So pila ang tension, dapat equal siya sa aton nga weight, no? Now ang pamangkot da, no, can the cable hold the weight, no? So depende sa cable ginusar mo, no? So if your cable, no, ang ginbutang mo nga cable can only hold for 200 newtons, di pwede ni siya nga mautod, no? As you use this because the tension in the cable, no, cannot support the strength of the cable, no? Ang strength sa cable mo 200 lang, no? So kabos sa gina-intend mo nga weight nga iyang hakwaton, no? You were thinking initially since duwa na da ka cable imo ibutang that the 300 will simply be split no nga tag 150 lang, no? What you did not know that the tension would reach to as much as equal to the weight, no? So each of them will be experiencing 300 newtons na force, no? So therefore the cable will break, no, if it cannot hold the weight below, no? Okay, so that's for equal angle. What if the angles are no longer equal, no? So we now vary the angle in this example, no? So what if our angle now is 60 degrees and then the other one is 40 degrees, no? What if lain-lain ang angle natin, no? Now, if the angles are no longer equal, still we will split our forces, no, into the horizontal and the vertical components, no? Ano ang ara sa horizontal components again, no? So if T1 and T2 are split into its components, then may ara kada karon nga T1x and T2x just like in the previous example, no? Now the only thing here is that our tensions now, no, kung hindi na equal ang ila angle, hindi naman equal ang tensions 1 and 2, no? So you could not directly equate the two, no? However, T1, no, being the function of cosine, no? So ang T1 mo going left, adan siya sang plus T2x that goes to the right, no? So plus ni kay to the right siya. This is negative because it points left. That we now equate it to 0. So if they are equal to 0, then we can equate T2x is equals to T1x. So pila ang T2x? Again, T2x is T2 cosine of 60 degrees, kay 60 degrees iya angle. While the other side nga T1x is T1 cosine 40. No? So if you are going to get the decimal equivalent of cosine 60, no, i-divide mo na siya di sa dalong to cosine 40 sa babaw, then you're going to get a ratio here. No? So this time, the ratio will tell you which tension is greater, the one with the greater angle or the one with a smaller angle. No? So from the ratio, if cosine 40 is 0.766 and cosine 60 is 0.5, no? Then you will now have a value that T2 is 1.532 of T1. So meaning ang T2 is larger, no? It is larger by 1.532 times, no? Sa imong nga F, sa imong nga T1, no? So diri karon makita naton nga kung hindi na equal galing angle, one of the tensions here will now be larger than the other. And which tension is larger? The one with the greater angle, no? So one with a greater angle will produce, no, a larger tension, no? Now having known already that T1 and T2, no, are no longer equal kag amo na ni karon ang ilang ratio, we can now go to the vertical component. So the vertical component is the force nga ining blue, no, that points up will be subtracted by W that goes down, no? So those that goes up are positive, those that goes down are negative. So Now T1y, no, which is this side, is the sine of 40 degrees, no? While T2x, again, no, that also points upward, is T2 sine of 60, no? So getting their equivalents, no? Sine 40 is 0.6428, no? Usually get 4 decimal places para nga daw hindi siya budlay gid ang iyang actual final answer, no? And this one, no? And then we equate it to W by transferring 800 to the right side, making it positive. Now, T1 and T2 could not be added directly. However, we can change T2, meaning T2, we can change it to this equivalent answer. No? Substituting, we will now have this. No? So this is 0.866 T2, but T2 is 1.532 T1. So multiply mo ni sila nga duwa, will give you 1.326. And then you copy this, no? Ang T1. Then adding now the 2, since they are both T sub 1, and dividing it to 800, will now give you a value of T1. No? So this is T sub 1, pakidugang na lang disang value nga T1. No? So the total is 1.9695 T1, no? Equals to 800. So if you divide both sides by 1.9685, then you'll have a T1 value which is 406.19. No? Amo na nga T sub 1 value. Now, substituting T sub 1 nga 406.19 to T sub 1 there is sa aton first equation, we are able to get the tension now. No? So as I've said earlier, T2 is larger now, and the actual tension of T sub 2 is 622.28, while T1, which is smaller, 400 lang yang iyang weight. No? So ang ila gina-support nga weight, guys, is 800, no? But they are exerting lesser amounts, no, of tension. So kung may ara kada nga 700 Newton cable, can it hold the weight nga 800? If you are using a 700 Newton cable, yes, no, you can, because ang tensions lang nga gamiton mo is only this much. In our previous example, if you use there a 250 Newton cable, then it will break, no, because the requirement there is that dapat tag 300 gid sila nga duwa, no? So again, now this is on an equal angle. So our equation again, no? For you to satisfy the first condition, no? So dapat ang forces acting horizontally and vertically are both zero, no? Okay, do you have a question?